Hello, everyone. It is Rob, the Replicator here. I just wanted to give you an update of how things are going on the campaign. I thought I'd do it in video form. Just sometimes it's easier and a bit more interesting, I guess. So this is all the pages of the comic you can see here. They're all done to some extent. They're all got colors on them. This one here is just the file's too big to preview. They're really small because I don't want to give away what's actually happening, but you can see, everything's got color on them. There's 32 pages there. So uh, it's going really well. It is taking a little bit longer than we'd all hoped, but that's where we're at. So, uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's getting there, guys. It's getting there. I appreciate your patience and support. We're at 714 backers now, 60,500 Australian dollar dues. It's just incredible, incredible support. So thank you all so much. Um, just quickly, I'll go full screen here. So we've started packaging up the prints. They're in the like a sealable bag. There is 8 prints plus something else there you can see, which is being added. So yeah, I mean, we've done about 200 of these so far. We've got about 500 plus to go. We're getting there on them, so they're looking really good. Quality of the prints is really good. Really happy with that. And I just wanted to talk to you about what's gonna. Oh, one more thing is, this is so infuriating, and this probably you guys probably won't care. This is the skull wax seal that I use. This is the 5 I ordered from China. As you can see, they're smaller, so I've had to order another 5 of this size. I just can't. I can't go back to a smaller size now that I've got the skull size, like the 3 centimeter skull. I just like it too much. Um, so yeah, hopefully they'll come in soon, and I can get pre sealing on those. I'll do a video on it as well. I'm sure at least one person will be interested in that. Um, but yeah, I just want to talk to you about what's going to happen next year. So let me zoom in here. So I've said this quite a few times. I'm moving towards getting the book done before launch. I prefer it now. When it's done, it's done. You don't have anything that's going to delay it. So that is what I want to do. We are 11 pages into Replicator 4. Pencils and inks are done. Working on the next set of pages. I will look at getting a new colorist soon because Mike obviously he won't be able to do it. He's got his Lucent stuff to do, a job, kids, family, and a YouTube channel. He's extremely busy as it is. So we'll be looking at hiring someone that's really amazing. But the plan is to launch Replicator 4 and then later launch issue 1 to 4 as a hardcover. That's the plan. And I don't want to say that like this is going to happen 100%. These are my intentions at this stage. So I don't want to say we're going to launch Replicator 4 and 5 next year and then not do it. These are the minimum things I would really like to get done. Is launch Replicator 4 and then launch the hardcover. So with Replicator 4, ideally I want to include the Goliath storyline in that. As you know, Shelby Robertson's doing that. We're looking to kick it up to about 32 pages and have it as an add-on or a perk or whatever in the Replicator 4 launch. There is also a ghost storyline that I've half written, and I've got a Pain and Swift Shock storyline as well. They're both written. Swift Shock we will be starting on shortly. Ricardo Jamie is doing that. I also want to do a behind the scenes book. I've wanted to do one for ages. I just haven't really found like a format or a look that I wanted until I've seen what Von has done with Monster MD and Battle Brick Road, like the book he's done for those. It's something along those lines, and it would have like more information on the corporations and the characters and like power ratings and that kind of stuff. I love that stuff. I love it. That is almost one of my favorite things about comics in general is finding out what the characters are like. Uh, there's also the Star X IP. I've written that as well, but I'm not going to move on to that until I'm happy with the speed that Replicator is coming out. Replicator is the story I want to tell, and Star X is a fun, cool story. That's taken from my love of Star Trek, and it's fun, it's action, it's a bit sexy, but I'm not going to work on it until Replicator is coming out at a better speed. As I've said, I'm not happy with the speed that it's coming out. We should have launched this campaign this year, but as it stands, we are trying to get out Replicator 3 this year. So again, it needs to improve. But that is the general plan of what we are doing here. Um, if you have any questions about any of this or any thoughts, please let me know. But I definitely want to start doing like these supplemental type stories, because just doing one 32-page book and then launching it, waiting for that to get made, delivered, read, and then launching another one, it just takes too long. And also, I don't want to bog down the storyline with doing like the origin stories for these characters, just because that if we did that, the story would take so long getting anywhere. So we can do it in these supplementals. We can hire some awesome artists, and we can give you more content to consume, and hopefully enjoy. But that's it. That's the plan. Um, as I said, we're going well with the coloring for Replicator 3. We're doing the pre-print packaging. I'll do wax sealing soon. I've got the Dynamo label printer. So I mean, we're good to go when it's ready. The only thing I need left to order is the mini paper figs, mini paper figs, um, for the first day backers, and that is all. I've got everything else. Everything else is ready to go apart from tape, but I can get tape. I've got bags. I've got boards. I've got everything ready. Um, and here's just one of the pages Mike's finished off recently. So I mean, he's doing great work. It's going to look fantastic by the time it's finished. Um, Let me know if you have any comments. I didn't actually say this, but I want to work on Rep 5 too, right? So once 3 is done, I'll be focused on doing this and moving on to this. Okay, so I'm not going to say we're going to launch this next year, because that is very optimistic, and I don't want to say something that is not going to happen. But I'm gonna work on it and see how close we can you know, get it done, I guess. Um, but there will be a really satisfying conclusion to the arc with Replicator 4. I mean, you've all been waiting for the Replicator. He's coming. He's coming. And it's going to be glorious. And I can't wait for it. Again, thank you all for your support. Make sure if you haven't, I'll put the link to my YouTube down below. Go over, click subscribe. And yeah, thank you all again. We'll see you later. Bye.